The heat of the desert is where the Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy formed by the likes of Frank Bush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sun Devils will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have the first possession of the game. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Looking to pass, it's Daly. Quickly complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Oh, what a move! And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He'll just keep slinging it, using his feet to buy time. At the 45, on his way. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field. There's nothing you can do about it.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Direct snap. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to throw. It's Daly. Got out of trouble and throws. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. They go to the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Sun Devils offense will have its first possession of the game. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great match.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Skips away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit. Offense gets set for 2nd down. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's awesome.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. The give to the tailback. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a loss of yardage on that one. Leaves it with the running back. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Got him downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Daly. Grabs it in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on first down. On the option. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A first down for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fair catch called for and made. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Delivers to contact. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll run it from the gun. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So they've gotten it down to the 1. Couldn't get it in through the air last time, and now it's third down. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by a field goal over Buffalo. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. They'll keep it on the ground, off right tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Back to pass, it's Daly. Got it set up on the outside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paulo.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to power their way ahead. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Rolls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Dances away. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. He makes the connection. The Sun Devils will keep this drive going. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He's going to pass. Complete downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Coming after him. He's got it on the run. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. He's looking to throw it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Got it, looking for the first down. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On fourth down, looking to pass. Finds his man enough for the first. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Bush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. He'll start this drive firing. He's got his man, makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second down play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out quickly. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Daly. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. The throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense drags him down. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They'll try to run for it. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Give to the running back. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, then get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it, offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Handoff to the single running back. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to throw, it's Daly. Looking to scramble. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quick pass on the fly motion. Give him 6. Touchdown, Colorado!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Michigan is just getting blown off the field right now. We've been watching big games in the Big House forever, and I've personally never seen anything like this. They're trailing by 14 to Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got his man. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they got him for the sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Fires to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Takes the easy completion.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat, and right there, he slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Got it, looking for a first. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're working that left side. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Neutrals on defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Gets it out fast. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's right down the boulevard.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Back to pass, it's Daly. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab, it's high. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Makes the grab over the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to throw it again. Just a little off. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The back goes in motion. A little release to the back. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. This to tie things up in the final minute. Never a doubt. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime?
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. We'll get it started here in overtime. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, Arizona State! They strike first here in overtime. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wide receiver shows motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A little screen to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. To throw, it's Daly. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. Looking to throw on third. Touchdown, Bucks! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Number 10, with the grab and the score.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. They'll throw it on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Now on second down after the incompletion. Oh, he's looking to throw. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. To the air, it's Daly. Snags it over the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. A timeout is called. It gives everyone a chance to take a deep breath and get settled here in overtime. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Sun Devils have pushed it inside the 20. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. First and goal, and a touchdown will win it. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They keep attacking through the air. That'll do it! A double overtime touchdown to walk it off!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another